All right, Badlands Rebuilds. We're out here at the Badlands, and we're looking at a buddy of mine's pickup. It's a 1957 Chevy, and it is sitting on a 1989 Suburban frame. We're just gonna do a little walk around with this pickup. What he did is he welded the cab mounts onto this frame, and he's gonna paint it this fancy color. We're just gonna do a little walk around, talk about what he's doing here. And I got some questions at the end of the video. I know we had a lot of comments and questions on the 56. A lot of comments on this one at the end. Stay tuned and watch. Click subscribe. I want to ask your opinion on something, and I want you to be honest with me and tell me this is the way it's going to go. Whatever you guys say is the way it's going to be. So he's got a throttle body 350 in here that he converted into a carbureted. Put the distributor in. It used to be a TBI. You can see his welds down there, his cab mounts. This motor here was in a fire and it melted all the wires off, and he's going to put it back together. I think this was out of an 89 half-ton Chevy. He cut some supports out here so his radiator and everything fits on. Found some 5-hole rallies, which I think he's going to go green and black. I think he's gonna go, what is that, like a lime green and a black, everything black. Pretty sharp pickup. I think it's a water-based paint with a clear coat. There you can see his cab mounts here. He just put a tube in there and he welded the original mounts to it. But we're gonna keep looking at this a little bit. He's painting in stages. He's got the fenders and this done. The hood's sitting over here. He's working on it. He's working on it. But yeah, he's got her painted up pretty nice. We'll open the door here. He doesn't have the door rubbers on yet. Looks pretty sharp. The dash in here. I think the steering's out of an Oldsmobile or Buick. The headliner's out of an old Buick car that he stuffed in there. It's a real heavy pad. It worked really good, actually. He's just gonna put a little black around it. He painted everything inside. You're gonna use original tank. The brakes are the tricky part. I did one like this too, and he mounted the brakes right through the booster, right through, and he's got it set up. Does have tilt. It's gonna be an automatic. I don't know if he's got any more of the headliner laying around, but it's just a real thick out of an old 88 or 89 car. But we'll shut the door. He's got no glass or nothing in it yet. What do you think of that color? You like it? You like it or you hate it, or what do you think of that color? It's yellow. I think we used to have a name for that. It used to be called cab something yellow. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Here's this side. He's got the filler on it and everything. It come out pretty good. He said he's got a few spots where he had a few little dents in it, but let's open this up. He's got this all jammed up. That's good, looking pretty good. That's gonna be a nice looking pickup. Down here, he just spot welded. These all have rust on these floors right here. He spot welded that in with some metal, and then he kind of rhino line the whole inside. The floors and everything rhino line. He's got tilt. Let's look at how he hooked up the brake booster's bolted right through the brake pedal. He did have to cut the steering. He welded it here, and he's going to bolt it there, and it's hooked up. He has not fired this motor yet. He's not as concerned as I am about it, but he says the motor's good, and we'll see how that is. Down here, you can see his cuts down here. He welded a tube in, then he put that mount right up on there, which actually is a pretty good idea. He's pretty tight up in here on his exhaust. Everything's looking pretty sharp on this pickup. So the question of the whole thing is this is my question I'm asking you. He's got to cut the frame regardless. This is an 89 Suburban, two-wheel drive 89 Suburban frame. So he's got to cut the frame. So what do you guys think? I think he needs to cut it down to a short box, make this a short box 57. I mean, what do you think? Or should he keep it a long box? He does have a long box outside. But either way you're looking at it, he's got to cut it. He's got to cut the drive shaft. So click, comment, share. Should this be a short box? Is a short box worth more than a long box? I don't know. I'm thinking it is. He's thinking he's going to go long box, and I'm thinking he's crazy. If you're going to stick this much time and money into something, you know, why wouldn't you go with the short box? It's got a lot more value. Pretty good start to this pickup. He does have, I don't know where he's got the fenders at, but I know he hasn't painted. He's doing this in a professional paint booth. I think it's called water-based paint. It's water, I don't know, I've never heard of it, or just dry paint or something, and then you clear over it. So I don't know if it's Gumby green or Gumby yellow or what is it, but it's a pretty nice old sharp looking truck. Let's see if we can, he's got the grill up here. I think he's gonna go, the inner fenders are black, grill's gonna be black, rear bumper black. He is gonna paint these wheels and tires black. Pretty newer drivetrain. Let's go see if we can find the hood or the box he's thinking. The box is out here. It's just a long box. The end gate's not too bad in it, but and there's this side box. Somebody was saying you could cut these boxes down and make them short boxes, but I don't know. I think you can buy the whole short box kit or long box kit for $3,000 brand new. Is that something he should do? I don't know. But he told me he had a few dings and dents in his body work. I mean, by far he's no professional painter, but he does a heck of a job. He painted the El Camino I had. Me myself, I would have shot a $200 Rust-Oleum on it and called it good, because it is an old work truck. It's gonna be a work truck. Here's his hood. He's got a lot of the body work done. I believe he's got all the emblems, the side emblems, and all the markers and everything for this truck. He had the hinges, the hood hinges, come in, and they sent him a wrong one. And now the hinges are like, I think he said $150 a hinge for these hood hinges, which everything's going up a lot in price. Let's gander over here and see what he's got for parts laying around over here. He's got, looks like he's got Chevy 3200 emblems, and he's got the hood emblem there. He's got a lot of parts laying over for this pickup. Here's the hood hinge. Here's the right hood hinge. The wrong one is, oh, he's got the swing windows and everything up here. I guess I don't know what he's gonna do with the glass. I don't know if it's all good in it or not, but I know all that stuff's went up a lot too. Like all the I wonder if he's gonna make this a full window. I mostly have a vent. They used to have a vent in this. I wonder if he's gonna make this a full window, and then and do that. Yeah, that's pretty sharp. So click subscribe, like, comment on this color. If you like this color, do you think it's gross? You think you wasted some money? I don't think the paint's cheap on this. I think this is probably a $1,200 paint. Yeah, she looks pretty good. He is going to change the steering wheel out to a black one. And he's got, you know, she's lined up in there. Door shuts good. So he's got a lot of work to do yet. We're probably going to keep up on this video. We're probably going to keep, you know, pay attention to what's going on. He's going to need all new glass, probably all new rubber around the doors, rubber around all the glass. All that stuff's available. Inner panels are down there. They're going to need to be painted. I think he's going to go black with that. But the big step is going to be the frame. You're going to have to chop some inches out of this frame somewhere, probably right in there in the belly. He's going to cut it down. So just let us know if you think it should be short box or long box. Love this pickup. It's going to be a great pickup. I'm a big fan of the Tri-Fives in the 50s. You know that. All my videos are 55, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's had this pickup since he was 14, like 30 years. Never ever got around to it. Now he's getting around to it, and it'll be on the road again. It'll be another Survivor. This isn't a rebuild special. This is a buddy rebuild special. I'm just on along for the ride to show you guys, you know what you can do. This guy's doing it all in his garage, his shop. He can get in a professional booth to paint it, but for the most part, he's just doing it right here in this shop, and he's doing it on his own. And he is a master mechanic. I don't know, maybe just the master part. So he can do a lot of things. So yeah, share this video. like it, subscribe to it. I don't know, is this one you love or list? But yeah, we'll keep you along for the ride on this one. This is just an overview right now, and once he gets to cutting, we might be able to come in here and see how he cuts it and how he notches it, and see step by step what happens. This is good footage. Anybody that likes old vehicles, this is good footage of an old vehicle here, of what a person can do. I have a 59 in my backyard that I put on an 88 frame. Not near as good as this. Mine's kind of clobbered together, but it is what it is, and I like it.